Hi there, Joka here with my projects with the Spellbinders November Small Die Kit. Now, these dies are kind of like for slimline cards really, but you can totally use them for any other sizes. But I love slimline cards, so I went with that. And as you can see, you can use that border different ways, and also there are a bunch of ornaments here that you can use different ways because there are multiple options there, as you could see. And here I think I showed this also in my large die kit video. This is the clear stamp set this month, and it also works with both die sets. The sentiments are curved the same way, so it's really practical. However, I didn't use them in this video, I think. Now, this is one of my favorite cardstocks from Spellbinders. It's the alabaster color. It's kind of like a cream color, and I seem to be using it a lot. So I wanted to go with a rainbow color theme. I think I still had the DMC floss on my desk that I used a few months ago, all the rainbow colors, so it was kind of easy to go with that. But I did not want to pair them with white cardstock like I did on those cards, so just to make it a bit more different. So I went with this alabaster one. Now for the second, so I will come back to the stitched one. For my second card, I wanted to create just hanging ornaments. Now this gold cardstock, I think I just mentioned it in my large die kit video that I didn't have it at the time yet, but now I do. So I used the gold cardstock from Spellbinders to create those metal thingies for my ornaments. And then most of these cardstock are from Spellbinders as well, except for the textured ones. Those are all basil, and also the purple, this eggplant kind of purple color is not from Spellbinders. Okay, so you can see here that there's some embossed lines. You could actually stitch these ornaments. I did not do it, but you can most certainly do that. Now, I created 2 layers for the, actually 3, because I wanted to create some dimension. I'm adding a heavyweight white cardstock die cut here behind the color one, and then I have a second layer which is just the shape of the ornament, and it's always a darker shade of the same color. So there's 2 different reds, 2 different pinks, and so on. It's a very simple design, but I like it. I mean, for me, a lot of it is in the color, really. If you choose your colors right, I think you cannot go wrong. And I don't know, rainbows, they always make me happy. So okay, so I'm just gluing together all the pieces, and then as you can see here, I'm adding some foam tape to the a part of that metal. What do you call this? Again, I don't know this word in my own language either, but you can see here in the video where I'm adding the foam tape, because I have 2 layers of cardstock on that piece, so it's taller. It wouldn't work with just liquid glue, so to make it flush, I am adding foam tape there. I'm not sure why I did not add foam tape to my ornaments. Normally, I like to create dimension. Maybe I was thinking that it would be too high because I wanted to add the you see these gold sticks at the top of my screen. I don't know, what would you call it, thread or something. So that part that the ornaments hang on. Maybe it would have looked a bit odd with the extra dimension, I don't know. So I just placed the ornaments in a rainbow order, and then started to glue them down in a, you know, not next to each other, kind of just at varying height, just to add some fun to it, I guess. And once this is done, I mean, you have to be mindful, like with my yellow and between the yellow and the green one, you saw that I had to remove the already glued down ornament, because then I noticed that the thread has to go behind it. So I guess that's why it's good to plan things, which I don't, but luckily I could still remove it. Okay, so now I'm just using these sticks for the thread. This is also a die in the kit, actually, and obviously, as you can see, I could use just part of one to create several of these. Now, what I'm doing here, I cut a piece of twine. This is white cotton, actually linen twine. And I've just tried it first, and then I really liked it, so I cut a bunch more, and I am just going to add some little bows there. The holes are quite small, so I needed my tweezers to thread them through, and also to create those little tiny bows there. My hands are big, guys, so you know. And now this is a die set that works perfectly with another foiled sentiment set. I will link them both in the description box. I use them together all the time. I'm really happy that I can use dies for these sentiments, because honestly, I cannot cut straight to save my life, and I mess up so many sentiments that way. So I'm really happy that they work together. Now, I did not show the stitching this time, because it's exactly the same as in previous videos, and it's very, very simple. I didn't think that it needed to be shown. I think one of the videos that is very similar is the Mary Stitchmas collection. There, I think I showed how I normally go about it. And I use the same DMC floss in this one as well. I think I only added one additional color, but I'm not sure about that. I will have to check, and I will link it in. But alternatively, maybe you already noticed that Spellbinders is also selling some DMC floss. They even have a variegated back, so you probably find some similar colors there as well. I think there's a chance that there's a rainbow of colors in there. So, and now I don't know, I just wanted to add something a little different. You know, I did not want to just go with one color on the card. More colors is better for me. So I'm kind of creating these paper strips here. It was quicker for me to cut these with my trimmer, but I do have some dies from Spellbinders that I could have used. It was one of the large die kits this year, where you have 3 different sizes of these strips. And what I'm doing is I'm going with the same or similar colors as on this stitching, so blue in the middle, and then it goes towards this purplish eggplant kind of color. And obviously I did not do my math right, because as you can see, I have some edges hanging off. So, but I think it's not that visible, so it's all right. And now I am just attaching this panel to the base, and I will only have a few or a part of those stripes peeking out. But I still prefer to do the whole background, because then it's all flush, you know, I don't have to worry about my card being crooked and things like that. And I'm only finishing this with a sentiment strip. I am not adding anything else. I guess it looks simple. Normally I probably would add some enamel dots, but I just called it good at this time. So as you can see, I'm adding a few layers of the die cut instead of using foam tape. I feel like this is more sturdy. I prefer it this way. So here are the cards. I hope you like them. I hope you were inspired in some small way. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.